Hi everyone, Miss Kinross here. Welcome to this second video in our series about mean, median, mode and range. This video is focusing on finding the median. So by now we have learned a little bit about the mean and the average and how we go about finding that. And we're now moving on to median. So the median is the middle of our data set, the middle value in our range of data. So if you might be familiar with the word median from hearing people talking about the median strip. That is the part down the centre of the road, sometimes that divides the lanes in different directions. So that's there for safety. We call that the median strip that is down the middle of the road. So that is sometimes a little handy tip to help people remember that the median is the middle of the road, middle of the data set. How do we find the median? The first thing that we have to do, and this is the most important thing, and it's also the thing that most people forget to do, and that is to order the values from smallest to largest. If we have a look at the values that I've got here on the screen, we have 5, 2, 6, 5, and 4. So at the moment, what appears to be the middle value is the 6. It's not the middle value at all because it's actually the largest number that we have. It's just currently located in the middle. If I were to read them in a different way, in a different order, we'd have a different median, which would then mean that there is no such thing as a general median for a set. So we have to order the values from smallest to largest first. So let's have a go at doing that. Our smallest number is 2, so our 2 goes out first, then our 4, then we have 2 5s, and then we have our 6. Okay, once we've ordered our numbers from smallest to largest, we need to identify the middle number of the set. Here we've only got 5 numbers, so it's quite easy to visually see the number that is in the centre, but we're going to get into the habit of crossing from the outside. So I cross my 2 ones on the end, cross the next 2, and then I am left with the 5. The 5 is our median for this data set. So if we were to be asked what is the median of this data set, we would put them in order from smallest to largest, and the middle number there is the 5. Okay, so let's have a look at a different example. You will be familiar with this question from when we talked about the mean. We've got some girls who are ordering shoes for their netball team. So we've got Jessica, Annie and Beatrice are in size 6, Sabrina's in size 9, Diana is size 7, Charlie, Vanessa, Danielle, Charlie and Vanessa are all ordering size 8. So let's write these in order from the smallest to the largest. So the smallest is 6. Now we've got 3 6s, so 6, 6, 6. We then have a 7. Diana needs size 7, so there's 1 7. We have 3 girls who are getting size 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 1 girl on size 9 shoes. So she's got big feet there. Okay, so our question is, what is the median shoe size for the team? So we're going to start crossing our numbers from the outside. So we've got our 6 and our 9, our 6 and our 8, our 6 and our 8, and oh, hold on a second. We've got 2 numbers in the middle. Do we have 2 medians? No, we actually don't get 2 medians, but we need to do a little bit more work to work out what our median is. So in this particular question, we had an even number of values in our data set. So it means that our median is a little bit more tricky to work out. So let's look at our 7 and our 8. We know that our median will be the mean or the average of these 2 numbers here. So if I've got 7 and I've got 8, I can add those up to get a total of 15 and divide by the 2 that I added together, which is 7.5. So a different way, or possibly an easier way for you to work out what the average of those 2 numbers is, just to work out what number is halfway between 7 and 8, and that's doing the same thing. So 7.5 is our median. Now, in this particular situation, our median is not a number that appears in our data set, just like when we talked about mean. So sometimes our median just like our mean, will not actually appear as a value in the set, and it can be a decimal, and that's all okay. So let's have a think of our summary. So the median is the middle. Let's get into the habit of saying median, middle. The values must be arranged in order from smallest to largest before you identify the middle number. If you've got an even number of values, you have to find the average or the mean of the two middle values, so the two middle ones, to find the median. The median value might not appear in the data set if there is an even number of values. If there's an odd number, it will just be the center, the middle number in the center. And the median value will be greater than the lowest value and lower than the highest value, just like with the mean. So it should come in between there. Okay, I hope that you have a bit of an understanding now about what the median is. The most important thing, please don't forget, order those numbers from smallest to largest, because it's always the part where people make mistakes. Okay, thanks.